synthetically replace that and get some of those $7,000 back. Wow. It's just incredible. I got to see it to believe it. All right, supposedly we're live now on YouTube. Let's get this mic over here a little bit better. Does that sound better? I didn't realize I was so far away. There we go, and we can turn it up a little as well, make it a little bit more sensitive. How's that sound? Is that better? I went root. I probably turned it way up. All right, now let's pull up the market. Bob, welcome. Good morning. Bob, were you in class last night? It was a very interesting one. I thought it was very interesting. Marcus, what did you think? You were there, I think, the whole time, buddy, and you seem to always be learning. Yes, Marcus concurs. It was a very interesting class. I think, it helped that I had some coffee. Good morning. No, you had a conflict. Okay, all right, all right. But who was there? I think was Mark, right? Mark Trimble, were you there? I don't remember. There's a couple of us there. All right, so check it out. That's the blip right there. 8:30 jobs numbers released. Non-farm payrolls. And what we saw was kind of, it's interesting. The information is kind of secretly hidden in such a way that it showed that overall the number of jobs available in the marketplace went down just slightly. So it was better than expected in that sense. However, it's much better than that sounds. It's much better than it sounds. What happened was there's a slowdown in government jobs, and those jobs, those are not companies we can invest in anyway. So the whole economic cycle, wealth, prosperity, profit generating engine, um, you know, it can't be done with government jobs. So we really don't care about that. What we did see, however, was that private jobs, which are the ones which in that kind of report they're referring to businesses, which can be public businesses that we trade on the stock market. The whole business sector doubled. The amount of jobs that got fulfilled they doubled. So there's more people being put to work, and people have upped the amount of hours they're working per week by a slight amount. And this is just very good for business and the business cycle. More people are getting out there and getting work. Unemployment went down, especially in the business sector. So it's phenomenal. Good last night. I've been selling options for years. Have you, Carl? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Yes. And Carl, would you say that you have a grasp of it more than you have an understanding of it? Like, in other words, doing it becomes even more important and more informative and more helpful than talking about it all the time. Like, your understanding of the theory of it is lower than your understanding of doing it. And so that's another thing I was trying to say last night is that, you just got to try these things. We can talk about them endlessly. And then, yeah, you're going to have to find out, where do you get burned and how do you manage the thing and all that. But, you could talk about it endlessly. But when you start to do it, it actually starts to inform you faster than understanding it. That's the interesting thing. Doing it will inform you faster than understanding it. And it's probably the same thing about trading. You don't understand everything about trading, the bid ask and the fucking market makers and who's giving what to who and the liquidity and all that. It's just, you get in right around here and you get out around here, and through your experience, like, that kind of is good. You know what I mean? So, like, it's the same thing with all this option stuff. Um, you know, and in fact, I would say that anyone who understands it more than they've been informed by doing it probably won't do it very well because they're going to have too many things they're thinking about that could go wrong. Oh, yeah, but we could have a third degree standard deviation black swan thing come in from this area, and that could affect the gamma risk of the Vega, this one, and uh, they trip themselves up. You just kind of got to get out there with the baseball bat and hit the ball. It works, and you can do it, right? Yeah, yeah, and then getting a sign and all that stuff, and you just kind of, yeah, you just kind of got to experience it. You just got to do it, and it can be absolutely a good thing to do paper trading version of it, to simulated trading. Different, Thinkorswim offers that. You can run a paper trading account to experiment with it. That's not always how I do it. I pretty much always just give it a fucking try. But the more responsible thing to do is to definitely paper trade something for 3 to 6 months for sure. All right. Well, so the reaction was full move down. For like the spring released, volatility released, move all the way back up, and now we're oscillating 50% down. And so it's kind of like I find it to be good news. So we'll see how the market reacts once the market opens. But so far, we're kind of hanging around where we were, going sideways, if you will. And if we make a new lower low, the only thing that could turn that around is if we made a higher high, which could happen, but volatility should decrease after an event like this, and we should see price rise. So I believe today is going to be a green day, and it could, because of this information is finally released now, it could be an all-day green day across the board. We'll know that more about 20 minutes after the open when we look across all sectors and see if we've got a rising tide. Rising tides equal all day moves. When everything's moving in together, it's just a rising tide day or a falling tide day if they're all moving down together, which is rare. We find it happens about 1 in 20 days per month, once a month. We get an all day running day. I think I'm predicting today could be that, but I could be easily wrong, so we'll see. Here we go. Market is open. I got all my options settling in here. And okay, there goes the market. It's moving up. By the way, taking a quick look at opportunities, I see really nothing except for like Momo and some of the things we talked about yesterday. But Momo seems to be a stock that's moving. Momo. All right, first thing I want to do is I'm going to liquidate Tesla in just a few minutes here. But no, that's not the first thing I'm going to do. The next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to save, and I can see if I can do that Zebra. Let's see if that works. Oh, well, hang on. I need to get at least to where I have some trading power, because right now I do not. What I'll do is I'll go into Tesla, and I'll sell one of my 17 iron condors. One. Free up that money, and then we'll attempt a Zebra. I call bullshit, but let's see. Okay, I'm going to try to get a good price on this Tesla sale here. Maybe better. I'm probably being a little bit aggressive. Asking for a bit of a miracle. All right, well, I am up on Abercrombie and Fitch for some reason. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, the one bad nick in the report was that retail jobs fell a little bit. But I was thinking immediately of Abercrombie and Fitch in that case. But it looks like it's holding up just fine. Yeah, I'm not getting that fill on the Tesla. All right, what are you guys getting in? Talk to each other. Let's get that fill on Tesla so I can go over and attempt this zebra on save. What's up, Black Friday Weeble? What's up? Black Friday Weeble. It's a good deal or something? What are you saying? Market crash. What are you saying? Okay, I still got to try to get this sale on Tesla. Iron Condor. Free up the money and attempt a zebra. Okay, good. Got it. Now, did that free up my money? Yes, it did. Okay, great. And I think hopefully this maintenance call thing will, yeah, it'll go away by the end of the day. All right, now over to save. Yes. Let's see what it says here. It says I can do this. This is such fucking bullshit. I don't have any buying power. I have $276 of buying power, guys. This is bullshit. It's going to go beep, beep. I'm pretty sure it's going to go bing, doom. Let's see, because this is just bullshit. Here we go. I'm going to send this order out. This is bullshit. The order is open. It didn't reject it. It has a very strange order update there, and that in order to get a credit, I'm trying to sell it for 615, but it's showing a mark status of 615 positive. So I mean, maybe it's never gonna fill. Maybe it is bullshit. Or should I try for a better price? Let's see. Maybe that was the problem. Off of the open, I had it set to the wrong price. Okay, hold on here. Damn it. Okay. No, it's not costless. It costs money. That's the difference. I guess it just costs much less. Let's see, confirm. Something was happening in buying power. Buy 10 12.5s. Sell 0.5. And then what does the Analyze tab say about that? Come over here to that expiration and okay, let's see. Right. Buy back ratio. Buy the 12.5. Sell the 15. Buy 2 of the 12. Sell the 15. And let's take a look at save. The market's just going sideways. I do believe this is good information. So looks like base materials are up and industrials. Okay, so it's saying a debit again. Sell the 15, buy 2 of the 12.5s. Confirm and send. Would cost no money. I want to do 5 of those. And 10 of these. This is so weird. It just doesn't work. Something's not right. Okay, what I'm going to do... Yeah, no, it did create a custom. Okay. Huh. I don't know how people are getting filled on the Zebra. Ah, maybe they're... buying the 2 that are in the money. They're not doing it at the same time, possibly. And then they sell it. So let's see what that would look like. All right, cancel that. Go over to save. The problem with that is then you have to have the initial amount to buy them. Because I'm finding it very weird to get your order filled on this very strange thing. The Zebra. That's called legging in, you know. So I'm thinking about legging it in because I'm not showing that I would get a fill by sending the order out there. Let's look this up. Zebra option strategy, no fill. Does anybody have problems with that? Why does this work? Somebody says. That makes sense. Somebody says, I run a lot of these. It's a great strategy, usually offers a good deal of leverage. Some things to consider. Like with any long option strategy, the lower the IV, the better. In other words, if something's moving into a higher IV environment, that can, you know, increase premiums and help your trade. Okay, that's good to, you know, understand. But if you're in a high IV environment and things are going to get sucked down, that would be working against you. Not super great. You need to be careful with dividend stocks because you have one short call per bullish spread that is subject to early assignment via ex-dividend. So watch out for dividends. The Zebs is a popular companion spread to the Zebra. Zebs. Zeehbs. I don't know what that is. More expensive but offers downside protection. You usually need to buy 75. Blah, blah, blah. That's very interesting. Zero extrinsic hedged back ratio spread. Wow. These people are crazy. So I couldn't get it to work in my first fiddlings with it here. You'd have to experience it yourself, but basically it was showing that the price of what I was trying to get a credit for of $600 credit to me was going to cost $600. So I think their system wasn't able to process it properly. And so for that reason, I think you have to leg into it. Yeah, Carl. It's like it doesn't even understand. Uh, but the way to leg into it would be you buy two 70 deltas calls. So that's in the money, you know, zero point 0.7. And you sell, then once you've done that, you sell one at the money 0.50 delta call. And that they make up for each other with their premiums, cancel each other out, and somehow creates a free or very low cost, basically long call. Still got to experience it and see it to believe it, but and I will be trying it today at some point as I manage my trades and I free up some capital. I'm going to give it a try. The first thing that's going to happen is if I can get it to happen just one time for 100 shares on my save position, which is 415 shares, I think, or it's even more than that. If I'm able to replace it, then I can free up at least 100 shares there, or the equivalent delta, free up thousands, and then do it again and again and again until I've got it. I might have to, but what I think is that once you have it, your two 70 deltas set up, and then you go to short and sell the 50 delta, that's going to be the moment of truth where I find out what is the margin requirement here? How's this going to affect my buying power? Where's it going to get money from? Is this going to be real? You know, it's interesting. So just to kind of recap it again, you're buying two in the money calls and you're selling an at the money call. But I believe you have to leg into it so far from my experience this morning. Somebody says, what if you don't have the capital to buy this? What does the broker do? It says you're going to have to ask your broker. I mean, this is just some weird shit. People this zebra thing is a rabbit hole that has certainly opened up in the ground. Okay, the market is moving. I like what I see. You guys want now CrowdStrike also could possibly be moving. Remember we said a bunch of stocks are in pole position. Let me take a look at CrowdStrike here. CrowdStrike might be a buy here. No, not quite yet, but over yesterday's high, that'd be a signal. You know, you're looking for a signal. You have to have some kind of a signal. And opening inside of yesterday's range and moving up is not a signal, right? So you need some kind of signal. Maybe move over the prior day's close if it was a green day and it's near the top, which it is. But you know, nearby is the high. So yesterday's high is 240.70, 240 and 70 cents on CrowdStrike. If CrowdStrike moves above 240.70, that'd be a entry signal. And this, what happened today, the numbers that were released could, like we talked about last night, kick off a super run, a bull run, the next bull run. Or it has to suss it out some more and we get another week or two of consolidation, and that's fine because the next super run is still coming. It's still out there, but you don't know. This could be it. So some of the stocks we were looking at yesterday are up to bat today, and I'll be flipping through things to find out what those are. Like, let's go over to Coin. If this is real, if this is happening, if a super run is going to happen, there we go. Coin actually has triggered. Coin has triggered an entry for anybody who wants that. But by the way, I gave an advanced alert yesterday for the reclaim entry on that, and it's up more this morning. So that continues to work, that strategy. So we're up 3% since yesterday's end of day red dog entry signal, which was at 135.80. And it's now at 140.34 and moving up. If you want to be long coin, this might be the situation where you can get a zebra, but I don't know how to fucking do it. So, but coin, that's a signal today, and it was like a secret signal yesterday, hidden signal yesterday at the close. Coin looking good. Coin looking great. I mean, wow. This is something that's moved 109% in 26 bars. This is one of the big ones. And what we say? We said, went from 75 to 150. And last night we were talking about, it could go from 150 to 300, in a year. That's, that's good. Or in a month. Who knows? Any of that's good. All right, I'm going to move back into the group. I'm going to continue to work my portfolio and see if I can get some magic going on. That's where we're at with everything. Let me give you a quick rundown of sectors. Staples are dropping overall. Staples are down. So is healthcare. And so I'm looking at utilities. Yes, it's down as well. Okay. Well, everything else is up. What does that mean? It's a strong rotation into growth. Like, you're not seeing it, but this is secretly gone into overdrive. They're taking money out of defensives and safety. They're taking money out of it. So it's not just they're putting cash into growth. They're going, shit, I'm all out of cash. Where can I get this from? Well, it would make sense to get it from safety. I don't need it anymore. These numbers look fucking great. So I do believe we're seeing something even stronger than a rising tide. We're seeing rotation into growth right before our very eyes. And the VIX is decreasing at the same time as well. So all the numbers look right. Gold is being drawn from, and Bitcoin is flying, guys. So don't forget about Bitcoin. Bitcoin could double in a matter of months. It's at 45, almost 45,000. Coin is one of these plays that could be very good. And there's a lot of things. And CrowdStrike I was talking about, that one's kind of breaking out as well. Just wait for it to get over yesterday's high. Okay, see you back in the group, everybody. This looks like a good Friday, a good point in the market. Be nice if this was just 5 years from here, of the same, just every day, like, here it is again, get ready, get in. I'd like to see a really nice long bull run. That'd be wonderful. All right, have a good morning, everybody. See you in the group. Take care. Click the link in my bio. Have a great weekend if I don't see you again. All right.